Hello everyone, this is my teaser video for this coming Sunday, March 27th. Wow, we're getting near the end of March already. April's right around the corner. We are in the middle or in the season of Lent as we continue preparation for Easter and Palm Sunday and the sacrifice that Jesus made for each and every one of us. This last week, my past sermon was kind of talking about the heart, and this passage or this message also continues work with the heart. And it's interesting because on the Church Health Commission that I serve for the conference, you get to see a lot of different issues in which churches, get in discussions, arguments, things that cause splits, and just think about churches you've been in and you've heard people complain. What are the things are they complaining about? I've seen churches have major fallouts over the color of carpet, the color of the paint walls, a bunch of trivial things that kind of just, to me, it's embarrassing. Because if the purpose of the church is to reach people for Jesus, and we have people getting more worked up about carpet, paint, or other trivial matters than they are for reaching people for Jesus, as far as evangelism, doing outreach, serving and being out involved in their community, if we get people boiling over choosing carpet or paint, or again, there are just so many little things that, we moved this, we took that down, whatever. You could just tell that if people are getting their blood in a boil or their heart all fired up about something like that, but then when it comes to the purpose of the church, our ministries and trying to be difference makers in the community and reaching people for the community, and you can't get anyone who wants to be part of that, then you really have a heart issue, not as individuals, not just only as individuals, but as a church as a whole. And we're going to look at a passage where Jesus does a nice little lesson with the disciples talking about the heart. And it's from Mark chapter 12, verses 41 to 44. Mark chapter 12, verses 41 to 44. So as you look at the passage, figure out what the heart issue is and why Jesus praises the woman that he does and uses it as a lesson for the disciples. Then how does that talk about our hearts as far as ministry in the church, supporting ministries in the church? That's tithes and offerings, volunteering time to support ministries in the church, being involved in things that we are doing in the community, trying to connect and reach families. If it's the prayer walk that we're planning to do in May, hopefully we'll get the date out to you soon for that. If it's serving and helping in the community picnic, because if we're going to grow as a church and we're going to have an impact in this community, it starts first with prayer. Prayer for the houses in our community, the families in our community, the businesses in our community. We have to get focused and focus our prayer into that. And that's kind of what that prayer walk is. It's going to be taking some time praying for the houses, getting our hearts right, and letting the community know our heart is out for them, that we're praying for them. So as I continue with the theme of getting our hearts right, we have this passage from Mark chapter 12, verses 41 to 44. And it's interesting because one thing I always laugh about in the church, no matter what I do or what anyone does, you can't please everyone. You never please everyone. You always upset some group or another group, and it's comical. And so I don't, well, I've been here for 3 years. You obviously know I don't worry about trying to please everyone. It's an impossible task. And that topic that is addressed here in Mark chapter 12, verses 41 to 44, is a topic that you can't please everyone on how you approach it or how you talk about it. And I'll in my own way of humor, I will bring that up. But still, the focus is heart. So I'm asking everyone during the season of Lent, have your prayers focused on our community, praying for the families, the people that we encounter, the people that we're going to meet, that as we start to get outside more, just talking to your neighbors and just sharing and representing Jesus in everything you do. It all starts with your heart. I look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday. Until then, take care, be safe.